Well, consumer credits are great if they work properly. It provides people with an opportunity to buy stuff, to get a good, decent standard of living, and it's nice. But they can be really, really bad if it doesn't work well and people become over-indebted. We come now from a period where we had high interest rates and high energy prices, and things were not good in the Swedish households. Not at all. And this project is a project where Malin and Mark and I study the factors that contribute towards a sort of balanced use of consumer credits. And we identify two important broad factors. And one factor has to do with what goes on in the brain of people. And you can study financial literacy, for instance, which the OECD does internationally in different countries. And they find that, for instance, Swedish consumers are very smart when it comes to financial literacy. We score around highest in the world. And these are abilities that people have, the mental abilities, logic when it comes to finance. We also, by coincidence, have a very, very high score in another area, according to the OECD. There is a special category that they measure among the adult population called problem solving in a technology-rich environment. It's and we score highest in the world there too. So for online banks, this is a great opportunity to use Sweden as a test bed, because we score highest in online, in financial literacy, and in use of technology, rich media. Now, this is your ability, your cognitive way of thinking about finances. That's one aspect. But then, as we all know, people are people, and we have desires, or we get drunk occasionally, gamble, we do stupid stuff. So we study also how people make ends meet as an overarching concept. So what goes on in the brain, but then also what happens actually. How does this translate? Are you able to pay the rent for your housing and pay the mortgages and interest and things on your essential expenses? That's the other aspect that we study. So these two sort of broad scope variables are key for us in this project. And we are in the mapping phase now. So I have no answers for you on how to make consumer markets great again. But I can tell you that we are mapping this from a very unique position. We have data from one of the world's biggest online banks. And we have data for 1 month for several million customers. And we have 2 weeks before payday and 2 weeks after payday. So we can actually, and we have the expenses too, so we can actually see what people spend their money on before and after payday. And Mark and the PhD student, Suchi, they are doing hard work crunching the numbers, and we're just about to come up with magnificent results. And with that cliffhanger, I leave you, and stay tuned. We'll be back next year with results.
Exactly, yeah.